Dads, what did your daughter's boyfriend do that changed your mind about them? My wife passed away in labor with our daughter, meaning my daughter and I have always been very close. My daughter had a beautiful soul. From a young age, she'd spend her time volunteering at animal shelters, and because she was gifted musically, she'd visit hospitals and teach the sick children there to play basic pieces on basic instruments. But then she turned 18, and she brought home this one guy. He'd flunked out of high school and was trying to make it big on social media. He wasn't a terrible person, but not someone I ever envisioned for my daughter. Needless to say, I didn't like him. My daughter could do so much better than Hobo Joe as I thought of him. I always dreamed that they'd break up, until about 2 years into the relationship. My daughter came to me, all smiles, happier than I'd ever seen her, telling me he's planning to propose. She told me she had accidentally found the ring he was planning on using, and she just had to tell someone because she couldn't keep it in. My heart sank. This was the last thing I ever wanted. But because she was so happy, I smiled, told her I was proud, and took her out on a daddy-daughter date night to celebrate. I spent my whole next week planning on what to do, but then her boyfriend, soon-to-be fiancé, came to me. He had a bottle of whiskey with him, and was asking if we could talk. I accepted the offer, and we sat down. It started off small. We barely made conversation. I never kept it a secret that I didn't really like him, and I could tell he was apprehensive. But then, one glass of whiskey in, he started speaking. He confessed he knew I didn't like him, saying if I was me, I probably wouldn't like me either. He told me he knew he wasn't good enough for my daughter, and that he had no idea what she saw in him. But whatever it was, it made him the happiest man alive. He said he loved her with all his heart. He never wanted to spend a day without her, and he told me if she wanted, he'd find a way to rip mountains out of the ground for her. Those words sent chills down my spine. He ended his speech by asking my permission to marry her, promising me that if I say yes, he's going to turn his life around and become the best man I've ever seen because he loves my daughter so much. I will admit, I was tipsy, and hearing this made me cry. Knowing there was a man who loved my daughter so much out there, who she loved back, made me the happiest father ever. I shook his hand, telling him he has my blessing. The wedding was amazing. As and for my gift to them, I gave them 50% of my entire savings, enough to put a down payment on the house they'd been looking at. I'm an old guy. I don't need the money. It's better off in their pockets.